What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Urban Nerd. This is the channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. I also give reviews on movies I watch. And today's movie I'm giving a review on it's within the girl with the dragon tattoo, but it's called The Girl in the Spider's Web. And this movie, I'm gonna be honest, I did not see Girl with the Dragon Tattoo with Claire Foy and what's that, Claire Foy? With Rooney Mara and Daniel Craig. This is the first step into this whole series that I'm getting into, so I don't have any preconceived notions of what it's supposed to be from the other movies. I'm just watching this movie as it is right now, and I have to say is I did enjoy this movie. It had a lot of things going for it. The cinematography was great. The dialogue, I did like the dialogue. The relationship between the main character, what was the name? Michael and Elizabeth. It was something that made me actually wonder if I should be watching the first one, because like after seeing the way they interact with each other, I definitely wanted to know more of the history, like, because this is, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I believe it's a sequel, but it's a reboot sequel, so it's taking place after the first movie with Rooney Mara and Daniel Craig, but it's with new people, all new cast, and it takes place after that movie. So take it as you will. I'm a little confused, but I did still enjoy the movie. The new people that they brought in, like who Plague was, I liked that character. There wasn't much of him, but when he was on screen, I did enjoy him. In fact, he has this moment with, I believe, with the guy from the CIA or whatever, the American National Security, whose name is Alona Castle or whatever. They have this moment where he is asking for coffee, or no, creamer for the coffee, and the dude's like, nope, don't have none. But then when he's talking about the computer, and then he realizes that I guess this guy used to be a very popular hacker, and he was like, hey, CIA pays better money, and that this guy was actually legendary to the hacker society. He straight up handed him the thing like, hey, you want some creamer? And that was a funny moment. And this movie did have some little funny moments that I enjoyed, because it seemed like I was the only one like laughing at these jokes that they were actually clearly making. But I did enjoy them. Most of other people were just all sitting still and quiet. And this movie, I thought it was going to be a little bit more graphic, because after hearing, like I said, I've never seen the first Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, so I've heard there was like a rape scene, so I'm thinking this thing's going to be real graphic, and maybe they toned it down for this movie. Maybe they realized they didn't make as much money as they might have made if they didn't make it as like hard to watch. But this movie was good all around. My one pet peeve, or my one little issue I had with the movie was it wasn't so much formulaic, but it was predictable in a lot of notions. As far as there was some dialogue, which I did like. There was a dialogue all the way at the end when she asked him, because like if you see in the commercial, the trailers did give so much away in this movie. If you haven't seen the trailer, don't watch the trailer. Don't watch the trailers before seeing this movie. It will spoil it for you, because so many beats, so many things, it literally spoils it for you. But one of those things that they showed was the girl, I'm not gonna say her name, talking to Elizabeth and asking her like, why you saved all these other people, why did you leave me? And it was a predictable line that she gave. I'm not sure if I'm gonna spoil it for you, but let's just say that I was saying it like 3 times under my breath, like that. If you were smart, that's what you would have her say, and she did say it. And most likely you're probably gonna say the same thing, but thank goodness she said it, because if she said anything else, I probably would have lost it. But there was a lot of predictable moments where I'm like, oh, they're gonna do this, or oh, they're probably gonna find them there. Why? Because that's what's good. Like, it just seems like a layout. Like, they're gonna find them, or they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, and you could literally lay out what was gonna happen. But when it did happen, it was still entertaining. It was still enjoyable. I still loved Claire Foy in this. Yo, oh my gosh, she was kick ass, and she looked dark and gothic, and I was looking at her, I'm like, okay, she looks, I'm not gonna say undesirable, but let's just say you think twice before picking her up at a bar. And then I looked at the way Rooney Mara looked, and I'm like, if I had to choose, which one would I choose? And they're both beautiful women. Like, without that makeup, they're both beautiful women. But I would most likely Claire Foy looked a little bit more not as crazy as the other one. I'm telling you that right now. Like, I guess maybe because those bags and the lines that they put in Rooney Mara just made her just over the top as far as creepiness for me. But, like I said, overall, I did enjoy this movie. If I was to give this movie a grade, let's see. I enjoyed it, but it did have predictable moments that did take away a little bit from me. That literally, like, I was calling it like 5 minutes before it happened. But still, it was entertaining, very cinematic. It did have very good visuals as far as cinematography. And I thoroughly enjoyed the story. And it made me actually want to delve more into this whole Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And hopefully this does good, and there's a third, because I believe there's a third book, or maybe even more. But I would like to see Claire Foy in the next iteration of this. Hopefully they don't just reboot it again and have someone else new and a whole new cast. Because, like I said, I don't know what happened in the first one. I hear it was pretty good. It's just, it didn't make it. And maybe a little bit issues with Daniel Craig. I don't know, I think he was asking for more money or something like that. But I still enjoyed this, regardless if it was Rooney Mara or Claire Foy. And I hope it is Claire Foy in the next one. If I had to give this movie a grade, I would probably give it a B-. I was thinking either C+ or B-, but I'm going to give it a little extra B- because I did enjoy myself. Maybe it might have been because I was drinking some Taylorport and some wine and I had myself a nice sandwich. Maybe, but still I enjoyed myself, and I found there was definitely some funny moments, and it was definitely kick after the end, which, like I said, they spoil it, and you start seeing that stuff. Let's just say Sniper. I'm gonna just give you, they showed it in the trailer, and don't watch it because it'll give a lot of stuff away. So, hopefully you enjoyed this review that I gave this movie. I just saw it on Thursday night, the 8:30, and if you guys gotta see it, get that A-list, because you gotta see this in Dolby, because the vibrations, the sound. Movies are so much better in Dolby. You have no idea what the experience you're missing out. Yes, it is expensive, which is why you need to get that A-list with AMC, because normally this ticket would have cost me $19. You know what I paid for the month? $20. $20. And it's going to go up after my year, which is going to be, I don't know, back in August. But it'll go up to $23. And regardless, if you guys are going in now and it's $23, it's still worth it, because you can see one Dolby Digital, which almost pays for the ticket. You see the next movie, because this is a movie season, and you will get your money's worth real quick. So remember to put those notifications on. Like this video if you like what I'm talking about, what I'm saying about this movie. And if you want to talk about this movie, remember to subscribe. Check out my last review of whatever movie that I reviewed. Check out my playlist of movie reviews. And remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Sub Urban Nerd, and you've just been notified. Catch you guys on the next review.